cultural shift within us. Like I really want to invite all of us walking out of here to ask ourselves, like, what did I learn about myself in watching tonight? Where did I not have hope? Or where am I carrying prejudice that I would like to examine? Where do I feel like I don't have a voice and that I don't matter? Because the idea that we don't matter in a community or a democracy is a lie that we have been told. And it's been a very convincing lie because we haven't seen our stories told. We haven't seen ourselves in the stories. We've tried to show up sometimes and the change doesn't happen the way we want to. But we have to keep showing up for ourselves. Not for somebody else's idea of what it looks like to be a good American, but like our communities look the way they look, not always in fair ways, but they look the way they look based on our ability to represent ourselves, right? Like those people that work in suits in these offices on Capitol Hill or wherever, they work for you. You are their employer. Yes. Every time you get paid, money gets taken out of your check to pay their bills. They work for you. But if you don't show up and vote, if you don't volunteer, if you don't knock on doors, they're not really working for you because they don't think you care. So if you care about your community, if you care about the stuff that's happening, we have to affect change by voting for the sheriffs and voting for the judges, not just voting for presidents. We have to vote for the people who are making day-to-day change in our community and know that that change comes from us. We're the change in our community. So I'm grateful that you guys all came, and I'm really happy to hear what you're talking about, and I encourage you to use the discussion guide to continue to have this conversation with people. And if I can say one last thing, I would say that we often talk about safety and safe spaces with the idea that in order to create safety, we all should feel comfortable all of the time. But the reality of a safe space is that you are committing to being uncomfortable a little bit of the time. Because if you're in a safe space, people are going to express things that might not be what you want to hear, and it might not be how you want to hear it. And I'm not saying that we take care of other people's feelings and we just let people have their feelings and we walk on, but I am saying that to be that social martyr, we have to be willing to be in some sticky conversations and sticky situations. And that's what we watch these four people do. It's not easy, but it's the only way we move toward each other to common understanding, is if we can open our hearts and open our ears and know that you're going to say something that's going to hurt my feelings and that I'm going to think is wrong, and I'm going to take a deep breath and tell you why. And then I'm going to say something that might hurt your feelings. But we're going to do it not to hurt each other, but to find common ground.